Cancer. My name's Echo, and thank you for joining me for your money and career reading for the month of May. If you haven't checked out your tarot reading for the month for all areas of life, please take a look. And without further ado, let's go ahead and take a look to see what we have coming for this month. All right. Right off the bat, you have Take the Next Step Now with the Butterfly Oracle deck. Another sign got this card as well. So it may be time for you to move to the next step in your career field, or to change the way you not only make money, but the way you view money. It might be that you've been making plans for changes for some time, kind of sitting on the fence and deciding how you wanted to progress, but I feel like you know on the gut level how you're going to take that next step, and you're just picking the right moment. This is Spirit telling you that the moment is now. So whatever it is you're working on at this time, whatever feels like a good move to you, follow your intuition because it will not steer you wrong. We are moving into a renewed energy as we carry on through spring. We did just come out of a Scorpio full moon, and Scorpio is all about breaking down that which does not serve us so we can shed that layer and move forward and grow in a new way. So harness this energy and take the next step toward whatever it is you've been working on and follow your soul's calling, okay? Because as you know, Cancer, you are really good at protecting the home space and taking care of things. And when it comes down to finances and career, sometimes being the person who goes out to win the bread for the household is the way to do that. You can be a bit of a homebody sometimes, so I'm hearing that whatever you do with your whole heart. So it's going to be a job that you give 110% in, which is fantastic. And I feel like they're going to give that energy back to you. Otherwise, you wouldn't be encouraged to take that next step, right? Because intuitively, when Spirit pushes us in a direction or opens a door for us, intuitively we know whether or not this is for us. But taking the next step now is Spirit being in your corner and saying, all right, let's go. So let's go ahead and continue this reading and see what we have from the Moon Phase Oracle deck. Next, you have the Unexpected. Another sign also got this card. So something is going to come to you in a way that you did not expect. I feel like it's going to come out of kind of left field. Like, I'm not getting a bad energy, but it's going to be something that allows you to move forward from whatever position you've been in. If you look in this card, the two individuals are sitting here looking into almost a different world, like they're looking through a portal. And if you notice the two moons beyond, it's indicating that there are other worlds and other modes of being, other ways of existing, other than that which we have always done. They are looking into another existence and that which they would desire. And it looks like this portal is actually, I don't know if you can see that or not, in the woods, because there are the trees and everything in the background. So they're kind of lamenting where they're at, with this almost comforting one figure leaning on the other. Lamenting where they've been and kind of daydreaming about what worlds they want to step into. But with this forest, it indicates that it may mean going, I'm hearing off grid, but sort of rewilding the way that you look at these other worlds, looking into other portals as new ways of being that kind of remove the constraints society has expected from you so far. So if this is you, something unexpected is coming that will allow you to step into that new mode of being, that will allow you to step into that new world. But you've got to take the next step now. You've got to jump in with both feet and redefine and say, this is my life. This is how I want to run my money and my career, rather than the go, go, go 9 to 5 at everybody else's beck and call. I feel like that's for someone very specific, Cancer, but this is a very powerful energy. And I love that these two cards showed up for another sign as well. I want to say it was for Virgo, but it could be Aquarius. So go ahead and take a look at those readings. And if either one of those is your rising sign, all the more powerful, because when you're looking at these readings, your rising sign will give you a very clear picture on what that next step, because our rising sign in astrology is how we are progressing, how we can grow from where we are now, all the better. So check those readings out. I'm going to get these other readings out for your other rising signs too, so be sure to look at those. But let's continue with this reading with the Mushroom Tarot deck and see what we have. You start off with the High Priestess, the Empress in reverse, and the Wheel of Fortune. These are very powerful cards. Your Wheel of Fortune is also in reverse. So the High Priestess is all about keeping secrets and the power that you truly command, all right? She is the Great Mother who knows what all the cosmos holds and how to maintain that power and bring it down to the earth realm. She also knows when to keep her cards close to her chest, cards, no pun intended, but to not announce her moves to the world. And it may be because when you give everyone your genuine best self, you in the past have had other people take advantage of that. Whenever you show up to work and give, they always want more, more, more. So you're realizing this pattern, and now you're looking to draw back to the self and keep in secret, like why you do this. Keep to yourself whatever your moves are that you're planning to make. It may also conversely mean that the kind of power you truly retain, what you are actually capable of, has been lying in wait. It has been lying secretive because no one has thought to utilize that which you actually put forward. They're not valuing your feedback. Places you have worked in the past or ways you have made money have kind of looked at you as a bit of an opportunity for them. But I feel like you're going to get this chance to step into your power, to be that High Priestess and really command some very powerful energy and make major moves. People are going to see you for what you are, and they're going to appreciate and respect it the way the High Priestess should be respected. Next, you have the Empress in reverse. The Empress is all about a motherly energy. It's all about coming back to self. In reverse, that says there may be a little bit confusion. There has in the past, and now you're addressing it because you're aware. Not so much about yourself and how you do work, Cancer, although that may be the case. I feel like this is really more towards what kind of job you're going to do, how you're going to make money, how things are going to work out. There may have been a little bit of what if energy in your bubble. What if I go for this job and it doesn't pay enough? What if I go for this job and it turns out to be a toxic area? What if I go for this job and all they do is demand? If you what if yourself into the grave, that's exactly how you're going to feel, dead, done, and over with. So whatever this grand, divine, fertile, feminine energy of the Empress is in reverse, I feel like you're taking note of that and you're going to be able to step forward from it. The Empress is also a very motherly energy who takes care of the home space. This would be the caretaker, non-gender specific. I know in my household, the husband takes care of things while I'm the one who works. We've always swapped roles back and forth. So we've both done both. But in reverse, this tells me you may be stepping out of that energy. You may be getting back into the workforce. Not that you don't care about the household, but you're going to spend more time out there to help take care of the household. I hope this makes sense. Next, you have the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. The Wheel of Fortune is about all the potential, all of the possibilities that are at your disposal, all the energies that are floating around you, directional change and where you're going with your life and your situation. Given that we're talking about money and career, it says to me you've been a little bit afraid to spin the wheel and take chances in the past because there are those who have done you wrong, Cancer, but these people are no longer a threat to you. You've been there, you've done that, you've seen things, and the minute somebody comes at you with nonsense, you're going to spot it and you're going to call them on it and you're going to be like, hey, don't spin the wheel on me. We're not doing this. Okay. And it's not that you have to be mean and nasty, but the fact that you are so straightforward is going to be that respect with the High Priestess. You'll be, this is what I want. This is how I work. Take it or leave it. And they're not going to be able to spin the wheel on you and mess with you. All those things that were at your disposal in the past may feel like they're no longer there anymore, but it's because you've outgrown them. You no longer need them. You don't need someone to tell you, hey, you're doing a fantastic job, or, hey, if you do this for me, I'll do this favor back for you, because someone's probably done you wrong with those things in the past. Now you're stepping to your own power and being that High Priestess. And you're taking all these resources that weren't working for you and pitching them out the window so you can spin the wheel in a way that works for you. And any resources that once served you and no longer do, you're absolutely getting rid of. So you can redefine, well, as they say, you can reinvent the wheel. So let's go ahead and do a rune pull for you for this tarot reading for money and career. Here you have the rune of Othila, or pronounced Orthala, depending on where you're from. This is actually the rune of protection and the home space. So I love that you are looking after the home space here and you are looking after things. This is your drive. It's like If you're out for blood when you're out there every day trying to get the job done, trying to find the job, and got to pay the bills, got to this, got to that, you're only going to get that energy back. But if you're out for love, if you're out to take care of your family and yourself, because if you're not filling your own cup, you're going to bring that energy home when you're stressed out from work, and you're going to unload on the people around you. I know I have done it myself. If you're out to protect the home space and your energy together, because you are part of that family, you are part of what makes that home space a home. When you go out, you will come back with the breadwinner instead of just sour grapes for everyone around you. But you are divinely protected at this time to be the provider if that is what you so choose. So I love this reading for you, Cancer. This is amazing energy. I'm wishing you a very happy and blessed May. My name is Echo, and I'll see you next time.